Jumedie na sabre na ya sewa matena sia mede eba be sommo ewo baby biara mo hwe jumedie efri ende anopay mame mamu nyina no akwaba shonko so enfambra Kumasi online TV mesho se onya subscribe ya no wa subscribe dia mame adoma na edan chen no wa click so ede amame video biara ede betum bia no ubenya notification ewo phone so na eja wa hwe bi afi we hwe de ya afia ye de ekokromoti ekwa akwato aba MPP abanyoko ni ju wo mo ho NDC fo ju wo mo ho saso na independent candidate awodo sho wo ma pagya wo mo no wo so se hwe de nsuo to we wiabo de besi bia no afi we nko ade wo mo na nya de wo mo ba begya wo mo ho kra wo mo ba be bo wo mo ho mo de se de be ya MPP amanyoko ni NDC amanyoko ni nyina no ye betu wo mo efri ade so independent candidate no ba kwa tese media so far no ase mi gidie wonu mu sa MPP ni NDC na no ya bre wo mo ye mpame wo mu nyina fefi onum ye so se bi eja kwani bedi akọ ewo hono masai bedi akọ cheda saso ena Alan Kojochi manten ono so ewo honum tituyu ni de mienu bi a wo sha nipa we oba obeboa me na eja coming December 7th udu kokromoti akwa akoto aba ede amana na wochi ya yesimu yi ensembebre na ehuhura ba jese nensho no fofura ba for now ne de mienu bedi ho Adansie se HOPESON ADORYE ena eche ne mehye mo bose de beto fom bia no beba betena fidiem hanum se na me de ho nsensem nyina no aba besom sabe ya me mo ka se de HOPESON aba ti aba betutu bi e de amane MPP amanyoko na busia enye asem ketwa kra den na akoso wo mpotemu obetimi afrem 0557036 say ya kwehia say ye nsuo say ye dumsho NSM niema wo bi ato asase wo bi gi free wunsem ana say dia wesi wudan obi owo position eye DC MC wo jinchi monsa gi free wunsem sro fa ne bedan yen e wa tija dwumedie so ne entutu bi fa ma no besam mu akwanya no so na betena fidie mu hanum se ya ya de asa akwanya ne mede be ma de hunya ne so obefrem 0557036 now ne me nana ya sewa atwetwe enkomo woni jijumedie so ho na abeso obeso ya se a eno se 0550623377 ana 0557036109 product bi a woton company bi a we bi abese ebo hu de road ma no trust me say ebe ye ede ama kama just response ne feedback a wo benya na busua ebe che nkro nti wade na woton na amanfo ntono we de febra na me bo hu de road na woche ba ko na woche mienu pempo efema no wankasa na woche mu no wansha usika ubenya nyina na je so ko pe fie raso ame wasesa ni nyina de ekum de akwa kogu pang enya asem keto sika ebe ba no trust me na frey 05506233377 na one ye entwetwe nkomo Kumasi online media school so ena sabe wo ma so ma sia me de atija dwumedie no eba be so mo ewo baby biara mo hwe ye efri ena me guest so eye koko president wo ba be come inside ewo hanum say ATP baby biara wo bia no me we she speediest recovery ja MPP for ye de ahye mu po mu mpo asa me kwa ba ye ya mo pese mo twe ya so ne so ye ni me se ya ese dan ya ese butantim no mu pia ye nkura na be dia ye gina no e hono ma ene ye gina loyal fans nyankopon sho mu na ye papa mo so abre bia ya na ma aju ya mo se ye MPP for ne ye NDC for enra comment bia me ho so na ya ase wa ye NDC ni na me se me na ya ase wa de me ye de ko ye NDC ni kaneno na ye ka NDC a na enya respect mbozo be ka so ye NDC ni na ka MPP se ye MPP ni a obi obehia bia the respect ne ma na nso and the MPP o NDC o wo mi na no scale ba ko na no mi dida so nti me amezi hen me de pa na magoka se me ye NDC ni me pa cho me ye NDC ni me so me ye MPP ni me ye political party ni bia baby anokra ne da na ho ene ye de nokra ne beto baby a de obi abeba so obe ya de nyen so na ya so me fa de pa no ho nchen metutu bi e de amane no sene ye se na e fata me se mo mre no me go straight to the first story for today said ya be share mo boss HOPESON ADORYE ho nsensem a just agent ne ha e wo social media no so baby biara obefa bia no obi e ka asem no me ka kire am say me de ho anu ye ebeba but before that no ade ba ko wo man Ghana ye dwe ho papa ne se wo man mi ba na so betena so a ade ba ko asa aban no oba wo be ye ne se e bo sha hodura wo be hye timemfo o me ba be si schools me ba be ye we me ba be ye we na so enya de ye kokromoti to oba ne ma wo mu wie se kim na no wo de ses adane ye 9 enti ye tu ye hugu monten so ane ye bisa Ghana for se ye hye de wo mo de ye ya sisi ana Bible ni Quran na ya no wo mo de so no ye fa sa Bible ni Quran na fa nto nchen na de wo bi ba send obe so obe ye president a sa Antoine ye de ne ko ni kuro mo bo suma ni na se ni kuro mo nsu a ye de na kwa akogire mu na woni nsuo ne akasa na kwa kanta megu na bra bo so se me be se me be member of parliament se me kuro mafo to aba de mania o man Ghana sika me wie bi da bo hye bi a me hye bi a ne medi so se ni pa so be so be president a o se me be president wo man Ghana me we se me fum ba kumpo a nsuo ni nkume na ka nsuo no di djuma di amaye kama ye bi se amafo se sa de we wo magye nhwe e wo ho e se busia response amafo de ba ye na ye nika keke yanko ne ngotie bi mrasisia
adwenkyere ne se de mo kan de matia se nimum ye mpemfo no mo nka no kore en se omo nyina anya ebi mo omo nka no kore de mahu ni se me start to aba no nye 92 nyina na me start to aba enso me nya benefit bia wo so en se de ombeka bia no enye no kore o we ba o se mba ye we ba o se ba ye we ba dunso kra no se o matwa unso still na dunso no da so ho nti de mo kan de enye no kore ne de baka bia de baka bia enye no kore 2 se si a de me wan se mo de antoa ana sua anka ebeboa ene se onim se bosom de me kan no ma anya ebokuminti mfiri se ono de o mo kan anka mo de antoa ne ya anka beboa Bible ne de mpemfo no o mo ya kura o mo nka no kore nti o mo de mo beka na mo beka nti me de kakra mbetumi aka no
okay mi imagine chere ni se ehun hia se o mo de ese mo fa bibi foforo ja so because o mo ni sa ahohom no se upe tumi a sisi abato nangasa upe tumi a enye yankopon na ede mo yes o ma ni bebi o mo pe o mo tumi ni wo enti o mo ba na tumi ni be kire o mo ono na o mo ye enti abato na ye to o man Ghana yankopon zani enti Bible na o mo de so na o mo di huru yankopon akoma enti ba na sa no kura so mpemfo no beka no kura yale a yankopon de gu o mo so o sa de na o mo ye no enti yale de do o mo so na o mo de nam no ono kura no nka o mo pese o mo ka no kura che o pa de a nka Bible na o mo de so na edi o mo ewu pa because mo ka no mo ntumi nye na yankopon so chi nkontompo nti wo twa nkontompo a na yankopon de nnum ya de ato so nti o mo de no nyina o mo yare nti ehun nya because o mo ni sa ahohom ni nyina ye baako nti wo kokasa wo de anto akoso ya one ni ye baako nti o ntumi ye no bibia nti yankopon de na o mo de so no o mo de so wi na wan ye de ese o se o ya na o de yankopon de yare ato o so nti o mo nam ho nyina o mo yare pa na o mo nam ho o mo hyen kwa o mo yare pa adwenkyere
menko amadwenkyere de a ewo mu se bosomsem no affairs na ewo mu no na ma bone ye no ba fom na ama nipa esuro so obedi bone by say wiase na ewo mu no eye ahokyere ne niema bi a ekoso ne nukuredie na enkoso no akwala akora ho a onyi ono ankasa ne ho nyeden eni enti efiri soro ho se ka se ye de no be ya emwa eni bie ne ba no nyamesom na eye den eba e wo sa woteto ba wo nyamesom mu e wo sa wo bia no wo ma nyamesom ana nyame asem no edi wani mu kan obi osoro nyame bia eni ntoro obi osoro nyame bia no on hyebo a oni so fi se Bible kura kan se ochiri boashe a wo sha woni so ati ase o chiri nkwase aboshe ti sa wo hyebo na wa ani so a Bible mu no eye nkwase asem ena me gidi sesenka ye nyina ye suro nyame ne ye nyina ye di no kura ma nyame de ya enka ni nyina so be den ebete obi wo ho no mo a wo ye ne den a wanya ka so obedi ntro no obedi wudi ko nyina nsuo mu kura obedi ntro no abewu fe se de o hia na wo peso wo ko no je so wo koma ne nsa kansa enti nya wo mo nko a ya nipa na wo man yi mu no ankasa nso so no ye bone ni nyina ka ho bi enu ti na ma enu abasa nti ebeye de anka no kredie no mumhia enso se nyame de enu mumu no ehyemu kena na nka beye yi
no kwasem asemu de mi ananse na medwendwene ho sa ase de wabisa na ebise mehu ni se emprepi no obia woni gidie wohwe yenu muslimi fo mo gidie ho na kristo fo na christian so gidie ho ba ni na muso ko aman ahodo a mo nsom muslim ana so mo nye christians a bu na mo ne ma bibire koso yenso a dodo na ye kristo fo dodo na so ye muslimu fo no enema ne bibire ti ko akire ni na because of gidie ni we mpanifo ma na say corruption ni ma kitikiti bi a ekoso wo man ni man kofo anya ehu ni say sa ne man nti bi de my dream na me dwene ho asenti what to be the next option penifo say we are the corner for so many years na we nya results so say sanwonsa nti me de say the metia ICC a make say the me kristo ni nanso ye de kristo som no akatakata ne ma bibiri so ma edi enya asoman nti ne nipa bokwa so da bia ni mu ayema enso sankofo na ni pia bonten a yibebu ye nuanom edu kwasiada sankofo na ye MP sankofo na ye ministers Muslims both Muslim Christians and other yini na timi de me hu ni se so man ne be nyina bagye atuni e be sesan yensa ekun e be fa so e be ye sa de na e betimi ama nipa bia nya suro ana se hu bia ba ni ma ye nyina na man sika asam ni ade be hwe ni ye intimi nya sa dem be na ka me fo aso ba me nim se nyina adwen no ye sa san de be kwa ko wie se ko wie se yemfa method foforo manipa mfa so no mfin so ya mefo aso because ya ne dada na amoaye ene nipa ofra so dem bakọ no bedi boni a bibia woso no okoso firi nyame ba no bedi boni a bibia woso no de ye bie ni wono ma esuro bia wu sa de ne koso nye ayin kwan pen ministers nkwa omo muti dwom omo muti ba bia bone ne yedi kitinkitinkitinkiti enu so na edi oman ni nya ade no obi guo no o twen a se bo ne be se $1 ekoso no asati tutum sa ne mani na ne market nkete edi oman ni nya a affect timamufo emuni penifo nso dia omo ya eka timamufo timi de ma adwemu de messages na mafo so nse sesema ebeboa ye ebeboa ma mu ni nyina se de be betimi akonkan
kebeboa mu kebeboa se so ebodua nkeye ezaze so mbodua the Bible no okakura stila ya no be ba mavaso bodua ton ko besuru enen kebeboa kaboso no kebeboa
oh hode minum ya adwen say da betini ye de kora ne Bible no to a ne ya fa ye nananum de na yen yesuru no se Antonia ma fra Antonia ma bodua sisie ya nipa kro ne ho bepopo se meyeden medane no ba me bonya me di a oh je say ene nya hwe no oko enti se samu di a yemfa ye nananum de na se bio nipa ebodia ne ho popo Antonia ma ne abosoma hodo e wo Ghana ha no yen na yemfa nso ye se de hwe wie na se nipa no fum a na abosom de wo mutumi na so fon se kan ne agane nyina ntutwa ne nku nipa no akonwa no so me ku ni wie a ku won na busuafo nyina ren aka ho ne ye nya hoto ye bredo
nja obe ofo aso senke ye famala pa
ye famala ye nyina me kwa asore pa na so wonim de ye bo asore nyam ku mo de ay say ye nsuro hwe enti ye mfa eno no mra ni ye mfa nku mo nyina mfiri nkonwa no so na tese ye nya hoto na sa nam senti atro na dos wo man ene ye di achi so nyina atro na eden edi o mochi ka oku anka nku mo nyina kra sanka ho safo na sana ka hwe
de tie ne se de wo ke ye kan ye ye wo bia ne nisu empanyifu obi wo ho a wo ba ode na adwen ne nam obi so yi ai wo pepa so obeye nioma ma oye bibi papa ma oman no na se ogidi nipa se mbeka se ebi emfa snap ni kusua de menyi ni se me akra no makoma mu asem papa na meka mitibu akra bebu me fo se meka se ne anwomanyofo ana se yempanyifo yenti yenko fa snap ni kusua nye me the Bible na emum ade bia wo ye bia da wanim enne obefi se bia obu man ni kwase ana wo ye bibie tia ma dia pa no ane ho better than anim enti sa na me the Bible na misusu se yemfa koso afanye na de obi aye bia da nanim
me ma dwen kire se se yakase ye afiri saa yi mu dia emwa de ntia meka se emwa ne se nyame na yesum no na temu ni bibia ehu na Ghana ye fem se nyame som man na enso ukoma nyame som man na nkete nyame som ase a kenye ne se be fa twere se mesai na enso ne edi atoro no eni Nyankopon atemu no ode bra nipa so ehu che obosom atemu sorry ase enti bibia ra obedi o man ne so emu ayifo me de mo mfa nya aduma no boko ba mo ka ho asem enoma ebe omuso ni yize so ni mba bru dia enoma ahodo na ebe omuso eya asotwe kese pa enti seven say ye kase ye dane dia enye se nyamesomfo dia enye me ye gidini me da kwa hwani sorry ase ne Nyankopon so ye nsom no na kofa nyamofro nso sorry ase enti me yimu dia mintim ka Ghana enane nko bosomsom ho sorry ase me nim dia mu dia me se Nyankopon atemu na no oden na so twen den but nipa nim sorry ase nipa afi ho to no se yesum Nyankopon oden so yesum Nyankopon ye kia no fa sorry ase ki etinyame so ase dia yo ka se white nke beka ka se white nke beka white omonti ase enti no me no masa no Nyankopon aso twen no so che bon so twen tin company fo nimu a ka omfo Nyankopon din ni agro ko mo di swipe ko mo no kure be adwuma tin Nyankopon ase me white because you hate for na tetefo na ayi no mkoy na sorry ase Israel fo ne Nyankopon na no so fon na okum wo mo sorry ase but Yesu ba no be empatade no wadi bibia ede akoye de atemuda nti atemu ne so de a ene de bibia fa so be gina so twen panyi bi odi mo no ko so ya fa de gina so twen de mo kan no se nyamesom na Bible di so ane de ma enyi mfiri no ane de yemfa nsai na emu Nyankopon so twen ehu chabon so twen de mo kan no
Pacho me dasi. Madwinkyere wo ho ne se ye davetini akofa abosoma na se nkonwa de eno de na nya kura if you say ye hwe baby a abosom nkru na abosom no ne ade wo kura na ho ye hu mpuntu bi e wo ho ti abosom no ya ade a betimi aboa ya nko mu ho na kura nko ma asesa wo mu ho na ye problem ni nyase Bible no ana Quran no problem ni ya adwen sachira se nipa ye na adwen so sachira na adwen a emfa ho no de odi be kura no so mfa nso e ontimi nsesa ti ye hwe European countries ni ade a Bible na no mde esue Bible na no mde constitution tenam se emla no ediketua ne dipanyina omumu omani ngusu ninti no na abua ma omukru na ayesa okwa oman America mu a Bible na nom de ayom constitution enso omde Bible constitution ye adwuma ye nhwe ade baako ya yagye ye mla o se obi kum obi a ye kokot ne ebuwa no kumfo a ye nkuni bi enso ye nhwe president ya be nyina judge fo no abuwa se ye nkuno enso be pem no mda hu damu a wo modidi use Ghana taxpayers money spend wo mo ho ya je wo ho anzo so no do de be ya adwuma no obi aba wontimi nsan te Bible ne de ensemu bia beboa ya me ye bia wom ba ya mfa nya adwuma ene ka wontina eno ma ntimi nsan te Bible ne de problem bia ni ho
Bible ne de eno a ena wo say de sue because Nyankopon ono na wo boy yen ono na wo hwe yeso na ade baako ne se ya mpanimfo na omo ne ye di dwuma no ye hu ne se omo nya Kristofo so omo ya Kristofo a enka Bible na ye de so e wasanka omo suro because se wo suro nyame a den se wodi ade a enni kwan se wodidi wonua ebedi no because the Bible say the wo opese wo bi nyama wo no won so so yama ne saa enti se mo suro nyame a mo be ye nia eniema ebeboa oman no ama oman no nsusu anya asondue bosom de eni kwanse ye de bosom esue because Nyankopon ono na ebo wiase e wose ye de ani onyam ma Awurade na yesura Awurade ntini America nyina ne se wasampanimfo no omo sura Awurade na wo mo hwania wo mo ye no na beboa oman no na wo mo de aboa oman no amen
pacho madwuntwere ni se no kure ba ko pe nyame de o ye first na emom no mpanifo mu di anim no omo fa nyame akwan so ba bi omo nenam kran so no bedi aba panyini no omo fa nyame akwan ti ba bi omo nam no bedi ye na no omo nyina omo fa ho no enso timi de nka ya tradition na ye nim no ya bosoma kese ne ya mota ne enu ya kese na ye na nanom som no na ye bosom na ne ye som ne ye beto ye no omo fa mo bon hodin efa nso wantimi anya enku no tontwene omo fa no enso se di akudura no because se omo da vet afri nyame kwa no so nti ye mfa de esi egidie no enko nyame de o first no nche se nyame no nyame wo ho one bob wo no ne nua na ye de abosom no so ye mfa no so ye
babu na de so ne de ekaye pa nanso omo de so omo nka no kore timi de kwa madwe de aka mfa bosom ye bosom so ka da ha mi bosom na o megini de omo nyina nka asem ngo ha obi ko wi obi ade kra wa bo no dua kra wo nkono de se se munu te bosom de ye bosom pa wo de tatahwe a ko be gina na wo hye be ba me yesei ni wa anya na kun na sa obi ba no be kan asem a obi di so ti de babo ne de nyakopon fa bo onto ntem obi afa de kra no wa bo no dua ai odi what be do nyame nyakopon ro te wo hwe no obi apreze okoku obi kra ne nyakopon amene kono ezo ka bosom so aprane a na do ko jam so fa de ko mo say pau nkumni pa kro ne nyina yete ho mi de ye de bosom so ya ka me pe pa
ye beda se fa so wa kire wa adwene wo ho
grosse ba o mi ane mama no
fi about we obehu ni kosi
mi mo de ba o mi anya me pe wa so mama wa ye bia me yehu do ba ke kan se mu nyina wa ni so de se kama wo kra se 24 economy me ya djuma police obi ba ya djuma mam to ya na adwena na o ba de 24 economy no police ya djuma 24 hours ebi ko amora na shift ebi ko anopa ekopim 12 ebi ko say no ya toa so na 24 hours economy na budi akire yo ene say o be kire emuye o kire emuye a ene ebe hu de ebe ko
fu apuregu honom na nebusia yakwa kwoti abanti wo hwedodo na de a wo mo ne ye ya adwen papa se ye benya akakwabra ne bi fanse no oba benya tumi ana se fanse no obeba so oba bedi Ghana so no ni krom nsuo ni krom abosom ne de na ko de kantam ukantam ni wie na onya ba na afa Ghana wanga na chese de paswa de beche no ne wefu adoa ka wenyina ne yade a ebetumi abo o my Ghana ye papa pe san se bo sha hodro a wo mo hye no sisi ane wo mo be hye bo no kra na ebusa mfa nche ba ya na ise nkwase asembo ya sum ye na bo hye be na ye nteye mahama ebe ba bo hye be na mahama mfa hye na do be ba bo hye be na wa mfa hye ndi akwa wie ye nsan na so yenka no kra pa anka nkrofu ba be di sui na ke ye ma wo mu we ya gasa be be ye woni anka wo my Ghana nka sabre be bia ye duru nie God ni ade a MPP amanyokuo wo ma chechire ejapade edo na mo de amese me twen de ya media budget na beba na media budget no honum ne ye be kire mo se o my Ghana sika na mudi no ye so ya no ye se ye wo bibia ye friend freedom of speech ye betina fidie ma no se ya to bi dia ma no style bi ebi munti amafu mobile money tax no mombre na mo meka nkire Ghana fo se tax amunya ye nyira ye 5% enu ntira se na do dan ko egufo ado o de ho aprepre de ye ne kaze na firi honum de ye mamudue sanse plan bi amu amafa bia ne ya yehu dada de amu mafa bia ne yehu dada je se ya asafu ne ya to aba no ya relax ba wafa ne tene se na do dan ko egufo ado no wo honum se MPP be wi ni o se MPP be ko opposition no emfa ne ho mo on check se MPP be wi o se de na besu o me ko senka fa no ho pa ebusianka ne ma bi e ko ne ni kwan se e ko ne sa koko president e wa hanum se koko
o baba
bi bia ba ko de
ajira do mu no won pa abonti ya ti ase ye de ese de bi etimi di o ta se na koko bi azu ntua moto bi bia ne o we de ese be come ho come ai wa bi tua o to mo de ba una wo bre ere ho de
koko president amafo nsem ene yakwa kwoti abane nsem amafo apregu onum so de ne ye ka se enka obi ba bedu o my Ghana no so a ne kuro mu nsuo ene antoa ne ye de ne ko ne kuro mu bosom ne amane de akantam se me bana me bedi Ghana sika bibi se nya me san se Bible ne ko ra no tete pepe ya ya shase ya di kura wo mo no wo mo ya we pa asa Yakobon fa na bu a won to ne ntame no wo mo ba wo ma ba be ye bibiara wo mo pe wo mo be di Ghana sika no wo mo ko na na be ka fa ho
me da say me da Kumasi online for ne fan wo fan your fans bi wo mo de wo no page o mu ni ho agro
ai loyal fans
o no comment to ya me ta ko hwe bi mi say ya o mo comment to say o very relevant but the can say ya so mo man nya wo mo nko a unu ebi o Japan o Tokyo o China or Dubai no one send bi akoma no or America or New York or Haifa or London no one send bi akoma no and or Germany or France no one send bi akoma no so dey actually enti edamase pa se be mo gym ne da bia no pa nwumire na mo hwe Kumasi online ye do mo pa you say mo ba Ghana so pa be re ye so ye yan pa ye we say mo ba be re enti ni aba me ko asem so no hwe kra min se na no ti ase abibi man ti ase abibi man be hu no kura a ewo abosom som ene nyamsom no nyina ye behu ye nyina se tira ye ti ebehu fo se nkofo ro bi eka o wa nkofo mo kasa ya o bi nyina do ase eke beta se ye di abosom ebe suye okọ akonodi na akọbọtwa anase asuo nyama anase asuo wabe na okọ no akọsuye mi MP a bi bedi wo me pesu asuo yi se mi di mi disika anase mi fesika bi anye me dia asuo wabe onyame anase chechimo etano onyame da ho eno so onyame anabọtwa onyame so atase nene wa kan na bi atra man bosom wote ho ono onyame na waka nanka ya hwe because we before any be try efu no enu na ye bia ye na wo but so we ye na na ekum na ayasem na ho na ko akodi ya me fa sa mo ye so wo ko ye so wudi a wo free mu ani na me so akodi na dia dia anansi awie wo ntekuma okogira no etumko but ye ese no sikadie no eyade a eya kono ni pere di sika kura na ese ke ni pantum ni ye je no ni aho na we say na nke we bi bia bai be ni so wo na mi se wo mi die ko dem kura wie
senior wo mo si fa ye dede ko na no
eyi wo no nko unu se
ama na akasa mu pono na minim se ka epipi abanyo ko le NDC no musuro senior na do da ko akufado ne epipi wo mo ye dede no wo musuro se bia NDC ama epipi abanyo ko ne ba bia wo mo ma discay na ye be chi wo magu
se wayomi
sendi ye nem se ka epipi
aye ta ho wayomi
ye be chi wo mo
Yes, yeah, kwasegwa ya kwasegwa. Ine die tire. Ye
na mo ne ba ne mponu. Wo be rewie Ghana for crossing dia wa yo mi ni ani se na ko.
No si ta sa ba da pa eguri dem.
Yes ka keta.
Ah, we won me die kwa ya children. Won me die na fa na something me na. Yes, ya kwa won me die no. Ti ho me die. Wa fit kan enso bi so dis kan.
Da bi se
na won twetwo enso bi so. Dis kan.
Da bi.
E bi put the semi pa, bi put the semi. I was saying na mo create ye e no mo nutu ye e no mo share na wo me gene ni na wo me say so mo ni na mistake o bo ponko fodi e ma sika na mo di ye no mo opposition kwa mi dia bi di
we
mo opposition wa say o bu jimi o bo mo ni na di ampo asa na o say
I am foolish case e
o say sa na da pa asa na ba ya kanu kure o say say NBC ni dia bre e kanu kese pa ko mo ni o bu mo de when we are going to na waka say wo fa sika gugu ban no there o twa mna no wa ne ho no de dade atoso no de ni dollars no we de ho gugu no aka twa say wo de fa sika gugu ban de ho
bosume su bia bank na sa ateme na ne woni kapra kra wo banka de tumi tia na be negative
so wo de we gimie do the fa sika gugu ban de ho now this kind of go bang ha na can say and you say nka yet you wish to be say wo dem e se chew e post career wa aka say wo dia so wo ho no sikara go dem e se chew e se chew as of now this abada pa e na ho I say, young first car crowns are from another. I say, when you come from persecutor, or cry your break, and then some of a quiet, or what does our room so. Tio, sister, about a power who could be a dear. I am so no, Sika, a few, them one.
Yeah, but all
kind of it comes 6 hours from the case. The scar, you just say something kind of. I said you do all. I said you all, so was the arrow, a quayama, if you are some about who deals you. You're not about or one another. I said, sorry, say, me, I said, me to remove, and then we start from special president. But and I start when you are good, dear, sir. Just a handy, obedient. It's a coupon, the media. No, Abba.
No, I'm a shaggy.
I say, or more, I say, a sweet dear, say, will be a big honor. No one said, oh, so wherever you are, fatigue to Ghana, dear. Oh, disappointed. Oh, dear. I want Jimmy, I want promise. Indeed, you didn't be away. No, you were calling Jimmy to see ya. Let me one go for it. It's I'm out for a big food diet, then swing it off. Oh, Sahabi says, swing toy pie with a problem. Yeah, it was on before 1 minute. Like I said, so baby, I'm swinging fire, 1957, baby, I'm swinging fire. So, yeah, comments are said just a net was here, they are quite in me so, maybe so. I want to tell you, oh, Pamuka. I want to tell you, Miss Assembly, be saying, I won't come to and yet. Solid, and you're solid, Presby, any Methodist, any Roman for nation, member, while you're so old. I'm on the air America, almost a moment to team to time, but you are John Wesley for America. And not America, John Wesley for America. Omo to team to time, almost say, omo to Quanta, I'm there. It's our Methodist in America, one form. Ghana Brand is our brand forms of America. I started shot, men, ma, and Obama Cramine, Berman Ponko, Berman and Pier, no money, almost that's on the block. And say, what's a channel for quiet? Toy the bar, which you cry, and I said, there said, obey you, which you want to be a 2 feet. Now, neighbor, you know more a. It's one the exercising when and yeah, sorry. It's sorry, Uncle Sano. You say, Omo, Eddie, Omo, America, and no person with the back now have for us to start on yes, I do. Ghana, a bay, you know, say, Impo, say, idea, they assume your bosom, the better what's the situation I say. Afedi na ya me wore be magi aya ba ba na be try ma ka bi a cho okay bi da da boy be so wa be aka cho say efi de kuri me ne ye fo ni say yonko be ma bio wo ba na da be so wa be aka sa bi a cho da be botro waka da be na tro nya ma aka sa bi a cho da be na ye first akoro bi aka cho say o say bi wo ya be ma ko fa wo ko be ma aka say enti ni na che say you know, I don't know so. They say, you know, enter, you never ho. You say, no, you don't know. Or my dress, I did that. Say, your young corner, you need a boy and that. You need some your toy and that, and I need your uncle bear my head, and I don't know what it did to become a call. Then a crack, I saw no. Someone what you saw to do. First of all, we are more ever for you. On Pom become crack. First upon. Sir, I come so be sure. Oh. Na se ebia okomwa na wo fi oni bi wo che bi wo de ba na so oni a are conformity bi say conformity so want bi say we school ni ti no so oni no ye ka school ni a what you say school ni enye obi okọ asore school ni to kan na mka sa na say so na di school he dey e ba ye eti so no mo school ni ba ye ntino mo dey conform ya tro say ye form a school for because na so dey e school I dey aba eti form school ni eti sabe no mo yes a community sa na mani nyina no na omo ehwe so mitimi ya yini pa dwen afri akomu na efense bia be fa se e na mo so na o ma dey afa asoro mu be dey e be for take place so what I say eti sabe no say e ko so nyina no me nyina no say ke ya de a ye de se me na no abusum e na e swai e na ye bibia e be dey say ofu da wa ma akofa e fa ofu pa be nya asa if you say ye so diabetic place na nanom nsuo no kusu e aduma e kam sika kron ka bi go e kiye mfa sika e na wotie nsam a e fa wankra Ilan port no wo ye no nsam e fa wa e time me say obi say be judgment debt I want crab. See, I remember simply because can I never be. Maybe she was transfer to Sako Jack and Nippon and a couple of from Nippon or man can answer.
Move it here.
It is a compensation by so compensation Nippon. And I come to say Nippon car bunina, who cheers Caraman.
Ghana Sike, yeah. We are a Kusian and they are already Austria. I did tell me. I mean, yourself, Bukani, a man can cheer. Who else are you? And yeah, you say, you money, you say, money, yeah, you see, what do you want to say? And conform press on about Ghana, his way, who was saying, his way, I do. Says a penny for a band woman, but several woman this room, woman by a woman pebby said. Nana to make us say, Mopa, Mamma, Traba from my mamma, someone to Obi a obesre yes I am but one from now. Yes, someone another danko ku for that time obekan ya. Near him so another dear. We are speaking high. Obofo konkro Nyankopon watu na fira himemu. Ede na bema ye. Near him say Nyankopon gwana no oboye kwakwa na yen na yaso de na yentie. Yemi hu kwaba pa na mi hu obi a wo ye yi pa so obepa president na na yas wo mi de betu me hofu e si de biaranda me say ye John fosu nka ye to afro ye John afi de yes ye ko fa na ye de ye John afi last John no kra wo ba ye obe wie Ghana for ye si John we de wo be say ye tell ye jumping free John ye ko pie na so kwa de Ghana for ye say we ye timpo ye timisio bone ben ne ya mo bone ben ya tu mo wode na enra ko to plan sa ko so bi en ya tu mu ma timpo mayo 2 weeks ni o sa na ye for asaba hey ready Nyankopon o ma na say ya na say I don't want to say okay yes so ye the price for ba say na no ko to ko to no o no o de e ko to what to mo mezino and spare parts kra ne bo nda fam spare parts I'm say I bring for I can self die omo pa mo nka wo yi wo nyema nyina wo habo da wie wo ba no ye say friend ko for go robots wo mo be no mo be car be car custom funding conform be car on there we say ye na share security for no mo car on mo be car me yi wo nyema nyina go it's what I say wo nyama no do ti na we no wo wie never be quite the force of the free over. We don't hear duty no. I don't mean and then manaba. If you come the force of the the second problem the buy. Then you need to go. We are so no money and send come on. We are so say the monocram. Oh. You need the money now especially and conform from the side of your Kumasi. Someone a money pro. Kumasi for the mama. Man can hold around 1 year on the same kind of ya. That's how for better. If you Kumasi for no dey. Oh. What is the matter with my son be child? Because you want just come on or me them before. Now what your man now you can. But the other say when you put me feet and I want to do. Ela they say only from ana. Who can obuntie? It is to buy a big problem. And what better Nemano or the sofas number, Nemano bomb every. What you want about or buy a Sabica Bagiska? After 7 December 2024, about 20 years, best Bible ne Quran no wo hu ye mabo wo mutie Yesu mutimemufuo na wo mo fa Bible ne Quran ne nto nchen kakra yempa bosom ne yempa nsuo ne yemfa ngina honom se wo pese wo be member of parliament wo pese wo be president akwanya no wo honom kona kosua wo kona kosua na se ende wankasa wo hye wo nipadua wo hye wakoma mu pefe se wo medi Ghana sika na wo mewu a na de na wo ba wo be hye wi Ghana fo edi kokomoti beto aba de ama wo ne eja paase yemfa Bible ne Quran ni ya akaba wo mia wo mehwe ye ni me meka nche yen se wono ne ya wo no ne ya de Bible ni Quran na tete no me no mia no na ni se ba wo mia de nkore kremoni na so afi de ba wo mia se ye de Bible e de ni Quran kan ho mia na ne ya ka bo mu nti anopa wo mo kan Bible eduro nwumbra wo maka Quran nti ne ya hwa ho na ya fa to aba fama no no ko pie mu won sore de a boni bia enim ebusia side ye we ya ye ko bisa wa abonte se wo so wujutuma ubetimi ede afa comment section na say ede amame mame to me samene so emfa mama meto aso ne de HOPESON ADORYE ne no agese ko yi ne ka ene kura nya no ko yi ne ka wo no ne ko di sa abone no ene wo be ma Ghana fo nyina be ya wo ese o dynamite naija wo kotu ye wo Togo ene ase ne be ya be stop ya manfo wo mo Togo so wo mo be ba Ghana ye voter region to be precise ene wo mo ko kromoti aba be to ba ne dia ma NDC esa ase me no bi na di Adansie so ko pie mo voter region dia NDC amanyo ko no one of their biggest and strongest strongholds just ababia just do election dia wuchu mutanya voter region dia ade a wo mo be fa e wo honom eno amu ena na no Wednesday ye hu seja abaya che no yesi ane ye de kawa ahye ne saka kama won kodem ende wo kodem mu ma de che ye sade ni kodu court ni ade bisa no be kire mu ni ade a final HOPESON ADORYE yetumi yi no na no ena lawyer Prince Opoku eka say sade we ya HOPESON ADORYE koye no ema Ghana fo ye mfa ne trasa akeke ema ye mbu ye ni nguso sa tra keke ade a wo koye no wo mo sanye hwehwemu fufuro na ni pada se ni bia wo ye involve bia no ye nche ne mfa nka ho na no ada so HOPESON ADORYE just wo bedu fie 3 days today rather wo bedu fie na jubilation bia course wo no ne yiri ntem no wo se hwe MPP amanyo ko na wo ma dwenye wo so wo bukaso wo mugu ye ni mase na hwenya dia MPP amanyo ko ni tumi gu ye ni mase na bom no movement for change party no na MPP amanyo ko no wo ma nipa bebre na ewuwe kra no ya dia aboa wo mu ye papa kami December 7th edipa wudru wo mu ko promoti beto abade ama wo mu kra no enya asem keto akra kame ho ne yanko ni ekotie we na so emra sisia
a scheme to put a group of people to scare such that at the end of the day no the intention is to have some sort of privilege or advantage
and no the election I say ubebo wadwumo pobi
sa
oni nipa bi ba ya pam
sa
na moaye moadwen se mo bedi bonu bi sa na pese o kire
sa na because we share the kind there I mean that is exactly what it is say he was part of an orchestration or he was part of a scheme and the work of the scheme I might say the work of that group was to do that dynamite blast such that in some parts of voter region it will scare voters in that region and at the end of the day to favor the MPP. I mean that is the news that we have. And also you say voter region there I want NDC a stronghold our election be an in him say even for anything at all you say be a group you bit my rely on more now you push ahead in other parts of the nation. And he said, we nipa bi say now o join party bi now carry out this kind of plotter. Now say what you are doing is so fatal to the election you're organizing and to our system of government. And to me when he says our commenter Honorable Adoye Diabai I will say you delve deeper into it because once a scheme no na say nipa ba akupe and they involved there were other people who assisted him. And I'll show comment now say even or casting the vote to be or Temano, he drove all the way to voter region to see the impact. And I'm personal pay what we are told no, you realize that the voter turnout was low. In China, say they were able to achieve the targets, and I say the purpose for that dynamite blast. And when you matter, when say was say your devil deeper. Now all the people, the cronies, the political mafias associated with this in the MPP, no, you must bring them to look. Now you say at the end of the day, when it comes to national election, it should be a national interest, not only for one party, but for the entire country. Because it is through the election in the offices are running the affairs of Ghana at all levels, at the parliamentary level, at the presidential, and subsequently there will be appointments and be affected other people. And that is where we are now and what we need to do. And in a report on say court money bill earlier in the day no omo atimi execute bill no amano MC assistance there watimi afi custody
20,000 yeah no panokra
and I think say looking at the nature of the offense no so publication of false news. The question is this news false? Okay, these are ABA matters are legal or court. In the end of the day, we'll get to know the substance of it, and I say be at the conclusion, because we share where it is coming from. Obstinate a former, make us a significant member of the MPP. We will be in the mood in MPP before so we join the Honorable Alanche our movement for change. We know him from Ponka Tamanso, 2020 MPP, not a parliamentary candidate. We know him in major positions in the MPP. And if such a person is coming with this news, also who say, but rather the party in general, in Jamaica say, you get to know.
Or no, as any individual.
So, no, we should the winner canal. Or see, he was part of an orchestration or plot. And it means there were other people involved. Say, obviously,
so certainly, the party in general. But yeah, some
other people, yeah, sure. But once are here within the party, once are here within the party, there. I mean, we take it as so. Where you matter was saying you corner you delve into it because you find a transfer and I will share the item you can watch them now that blast dynamite blast also the impact also even aside the mono MVCG to get an advantage in an election so action alone even comes with health consequences.
Then you blasted here.
Oh, sir, the all kind of say it was done because so or to a banny we or call if I say if it time echo voter to check and at the end of the day who say the turnout was low, so meaning say it was carried out. And now so once you never say baby sa cause consequences no so it's an issue about health national security and never be nti I won't say yina yeni ekon because say 2016 and the BBC say ya your election baby we this year December your election we and election will continue to be held in every 4 years and the kind of future elections are your person ya demand hono obviously not this kind of act. And when so as I painted picture say, they mean say this was one of the mechanisms that perhaps he and some people use within the MPP to get an advantage, which obviously inured to their benefit of winning the election. Say so what it means is perhaps there are other schemes, other sort of machinations that were deployed all in an attempt to get an advantage in that election.
And now we say free publication for movement for change. Free the whole word. the whole word. You see, every before no. We know.
Baby, mpacho mo do on pages.
We know.
Mpacho membo emu
miscalculation.
David, me mpacho
miscalculation.
Don't mention their name here.
Member, but the omuye no mwani ewu.
Enye hwe twaso.
Hey,
Timmy, nyame wo. Utumi fenim go ase ne nyame biso.
Sir.
No dia hye ni munyam. You see sometimes and nyame bi wo ha they can say so ade we dey ye de ko gu nipa nanim ase. Ade we dey ye see na che say ya killing the crowd. But that ade no to me is strengthening. It me ma wa hoden fofo. It me ma wa ideas fofo. E sama we ni munyam fofo.
That's right.
What did I make?
Since I'm trying to say, this has elevated me to glory.
Thank you.
The battle is the Lord.
Thank you. So I've told you. You have
me effort, me sweat, me bibia, and I'm for enjoy you. Now, Kase, oh, General, so Saudi Coco Gumen Masia, Yanko Pombed, Dan, no.
Baby T. Joseph, not on free Egypt. The American. But because God, na nyame a odeni nyama bebre e wona brabosom, see how God orchestrates the whole thing. So no kasa ni nuanom ne beton.
Yeah.
Ono ni nuanom ne ton. Enye obi ne ton Joseph o. Ono ane blood ne ton. Omu wie no mu kun aboa de ye moja de tare ne de fa na tadem de kochire se Papa, but no one said that was the beginning of what God wanted to do. We each then what Diam said, "Me mampo." Echo to me, baby. I make a sencho. Nyankopon so be shirawa. Utimi man niama say. What crampo niamano. And niamani yet woni peniso. But it can come to a point I won't. Time our elevation bepano. That's
right.
What's the American? So when Unsaniamana and yesterday and me to want me to mean that empire me catch and say God Erate Misra me papi bini papi pia mi kunoaye. I could remember say Kofina Maya was who to me Tamiana 31st. It says me made the first thing. Who to me con wuku yisi kasa wo pese wo krada. Edi first. Na palampaso ukono wa ma Thursday for 81st. Ti me decide ya na me de catch them nyame say nyame. Ene ye Thursday e ye mi kone krada. Kaisa adiena wo ye na.
Adia bako ye pan say ja be ma de ubenya wo ba wo ye very supportive. Wa hu hia bremu enije bremu areho bremu ni nyina no na obewo wo nche which say ne na hopesi na do ye pesank wo kasa fa de MPP party ni de ye no na ye hwe se ne ni kunu na yiri gifti gifti adoye osio de bi men kan ko honum kura mesero men kan ko honum kura na ye hwe fanto ho aje so o de set example say bibi biara beto obia wa brabo mu bia no eye bibi ye intino sre na ma no enkan ko honum koko yenwem ho de to HOPESON ADORYE.
Okay.
Do you think say MPP party na shitini fairly?
Okay, answer me ba wasem no so. In kure ni nipa bi wo honum a ade bi wo na say efa kanfo.
Yeah.
Efiti mra HOPESON ADORYE e ware gifti
ADORYE Empress.
O wale no na tina ye. Me hu some connection bi e wo ma wale no ade no say efa no wan kan unsu wunya bi.
Yes.
What I say? Say obi e wo age bi na wa ma wani anso age na wo no ka unse unsu nuru wo.
Yeah.
What I say? Enti maybe koko parents na nkasa de ni kwenya mi enu. Mani de wi a wona na yere no ye no.
Okay.
Won enipa na me hu se o mu sua sa de no no mu tiwe so mu ya yensi no mu di agbo no ayi no e fra makafu ni medical. Ena ese fofi antwata akatia tiesi so na me jono enti eni ko yebenu sebe omo sifa evai no wodi omo sifa eye omo niema no eni ko di eyefe na me pa wasem no so no ewiase mu nyane nyina papepe
sure
enye wa be say o be ya dia ma obi ana be ya dia ma ekuo bi ye wa asori kuo bi ho a onko a ututu mu si wo na wa ye nema ni nyina ma wo mu uni wo kwa no mo bre what I say okay for example me the team me say Barcelona e be example team wa football team e fa Barcelona team no emra na Messi wo ho no chasa edu so mbobo na praying board na nkasa what you say bibi ejina Messi so ekoba o say Messi efiri ho eko ye fa say PG oko ya e na team no promise nyina start say eba edu esi Barcelona ni sika because enipa na odunti sponsors ne do musika ba be wura team nipa no maja na de ko PG ji obi a episode yi ni sponsor na ne nema efiri omo ho after to paying board no ti say ombobo no mo like sa nipa no because ke ade a wo ho no mo a omo je cap jinkruwa je ye fe say UEFA cap igigi cap bebre ba ofiri wo pe na de no mu say ensaya ye aba eti wo say no ye me catch say ma on my way like emu na bam
okay
enka say I me boa MPP na edu ba bi no o ma yibu enipa de saa ekuo bia saa what I say e wa asori kuom e wo nipa kuo bia mu say nipa no wo ya ade na tambra wo ya ade no nkofo ye den hwa ade ya wo kai so so koto dynamic no one
dynamite
me de mi say dynamic you say
dynamite
oh every time I say no kre
Inye se betumi abaseye no kro eye no kra so
what you say we say you need evidence bia da ho te say ade no o ko ni
ono no koye ne se wakoye
e no so koye na amanko fo ko agu dwane ye like emu to mo so dwane ya o mama meto aba e wo no mebo a what the influence one power ye say they watch it say some trouble you yeah be trouble ye be ho do wa ko inside the bi ana say wa ankoye so a ye be hu kind of vote on be dey on be nya ho
I ba ko ne say ba the voter region na me no mienu na be di ho Adansie say voter de e ho nya MP before dabre I said ye kasa Ashanti region to me nya ndisi for dabre de biara da e bia na afi we na nsesan ye be ba no mpo no kwa bra ne say MPP de aponche kura be gina wodi go komoti be to aba ne de ama aponche no nti akoye bibia e da honom but yemfa limited voters registration exercise ya na ekosu especially okude to block the constituency Northton na ye hwe sene news ba bonte wo mo sesa on say ye ni Togo na woboda nti wo mo sesa amanfo free Togo no obi wo hanu ma ne mpuma echi no e wo Togo ena ne dan nani mangasa no
efie ba ko atwa sei
nipa ba ko ti according to Hopes no one to Ghana eye Togo ho ene no kra no one nkrofo e wo ho no mo no ene ye said ye be ya wo mu free one member to session limited voters registration kra enya batu mpo no eno kra nipa je se ye ku wo mo ya bu wo mo limited voters registration exercise nko ahon enya asem keto a enti wo no Hopes no hu ne say oye wie ye na na rodan ko egufo ado no oya awe obora na rodan ko egufo ado na mane 2016 asem we see ye 17 18 19 20 plus 4 8 years ni
neba HOPESON ADORYE post be no kran sa na ye free
Tata no edma airport no edma airport
before Allah better ho ma waka no na or no post be mu
no ni post bia e wa people party
o mu ni free post
e no na Hopes India no hu airport onum na no ye adwuma no na che mafia siasa ti bedi etuo ono HOPESON ADORYE na adwuma na ekura no ye chi free ni nsem wati asante bedi etuo kuro ya wonje ye no e no de ma na yira ratani eti no na na ka ho e no wo mu koyi ba womia no Hopes ne se me hwe ba womia we ya won se fata so be president eti no ala ne nya te ne ho na no ko ala no ho e no si o ala me de edu abato na meto aba ne de ama ho but edu presidential Hopson say no constituency wo gina as member of parliament but I'm farmer no we kura no parliament prime minister kura we nya what you say iti e ba ne sa no na wono no asesisi na MPP for so mo na mo be pame no every party no on the birthday aka mo pamo bia o de letter kura be ma no but Hopson wo ma ne letter social media so no hu say MPP party for the letter about test wo ma pame no say dey
post no crowd has a party no mapam na free
party na no ma pam no before that no na airport adwuma ni ya Jeffrey ni nsem dada ni ya Jeffrey asante bedi otu a Jeffrey nto no ono wo kasa de ma MPP what I say but during that time ne there na wo ye adwuma 2016 MPP be win election no na wo ye adwuma wo airport national security no di muntintima national security so ya sa pa me ni free honom ni nyina na ya asante bedi otu oni a che mafia si ya it Hopson no hu sa semwe no na we di kaya ka wo boiling point so ba wo kan no guso wa MPP party ni mu ya nya ne hwe iti nanu ade ya se wo mo hyase so wo mo toto aya piafi na MPP amanya ko wo mo accuse Hopson Adorye ne se Hopson Adorye ye pam wo free airport inti no na wa hyase a wo kasa di gu ba wo mi anim ase na no Hopson se me hono mo mampa me mi free hono mo ba ya sate bedi etuo no na ji medwuma free mi nsem de ma na yira la tani emane ba bonte kwa be ka se wo wunni ma wo MPP party ni mo obeba be ka nsem bia nya no crafon Hopson no odi ni kura mu hwe be bodua enti kasa ya kasa we KPMG Accra FM e do be ka se ono sacrifices a wa ye dia ma MPP na was boss make so na sa asemi Hopson na ma dan ko egufu adokwa na amu no Hopson Adorye kwodi sansem hunu ni wie ye no fe no se na se na makwa akoye o se de be ya e ma na nafo aso na fi dia wo koka ya de oto wo Ghana e na mbatumi aka se wato wo Ghana na de wo koto wo bi memu se obi memu fo no so na asoma mo se mo nkwashi no Hopson ne dia mo wo sa akwanya no. It was the idea ne se ne akoyi na dey politics
ana ala so no hia no yesa
ya politics me no bi e no bedi one dance say the akoyi na no ya politics
the American say I was say you say so be ku tro mo oja say good e ke jano na won fa no antekwa yas media e ke mpo se ko anka ho asema e ka we nyina anka e ma
na se bi kwa woni so wakan e meka ne se
so I don't so tio won ni say wakan de no da bibia nsi eti wosan kan o bi se bibia nu a be de yisi
ba woni
so won so
sa ade arrest who is MPP o mo de kata ne ma so
ale kata ne so
what would the cost was senate
it's a senate in so bi
me say any miss wo mo de kata ne ma so
eti sa na ya ma de nkwa senate
no they think they are fast, they think they are smart, but before they think we have thought about it. Because I said we Hopson can and I was told several times. Netu TV boiling point Hopson Adorye tenas work several times no MPP party anymore. Ade no to Ghana na money no obika. But the enkoso kukuo mu no eno ambaso wo be kataso no ma sheda e de never be ye na yenkochi Hopson na next video no hu koko ma yenko next video asa ye yi no nyame ado wa koko interview Debbie we kwa new interview bi kwa wa ba be ye e radio gold no ye video no radio never see video no kwa ye radio gold no ena watching nsemu ekwanya ya fa so che no ye che no de ma wono no Hopson no ebe hu se efiri soro ho ene nsem bi asa police wo se de ane ya asa police for na ma wo mo ho kwan e ma ban ni yusu wo mo de wo mo ye wo mo dirty games yes okay
o sana be ko me pese bi say adena Ghana politicians say o mo ye tumia
na to wo ni jiye mama nka
na tonto we ya chi we ye we say who say Bahama so the same thing
power
o ye tumi no okoche ye fair say Agyapong
Captain Smart MPP by only number of times I actually.
One call it. Actually 36 times. Wow, with me because the corner chair. Opposite channel. The whole tunnel because was it okay chairman doing the record was it or why now there or what's that? It would be kind of baby. And
then no, and then the point as the MPP party no idea woman person so be
idea will be a year and to the way he me a trouble tiam. Now the also made the same thing.
One watch check. Now watch check what the
and you be a year. I'm not dear no a good in mercy. What car no be if you didn't know where I was. Oh, yeah, I didn't will be a I did we are walk as a senator somewhere and I'm some diverting of one day. Then you call a home one. Where we hear something. What you know? What cash or to down with your train? It's all every people was to be man.
Baby,
it's all quite different. Your friends are plenty. It took yes, I didn't know.
Most of Quana will provoke him, and I send me waka.
Oh, now, yes, I will be a trouble. No more waiting. Why would it take now? Do not say you want to do for it. Yes, I will stay.
And I often say, Sadia now, warm ye, so one need my movement for changing a crab, what on warm. I can't probably any movement for change. Oh my God, now should I want to show you? And who more run I say, ma. Sadia, my mother woman that vote.
You quest anyway, because her mamma who hear he in Agyapong will be used to come. And you will so require for. And oh, my mamma, what we are watching. And perform truth is there. Nyabotre, now say, we are Sanas and all day, Hammer, Elkum, a one answer. Mahama be answer I was what do the Buddhism ebeku and once and rather so the hammer cry. Oh, it's a perform say as a power na e would power na it is ade ni be siw form it ya na ti na mutu mu fo say ti dia ante kuma dia na se adi ewu no ante kuma okotara se otonko
MPP we be
ya ka de no kwa muntie na mu nke na mu nya ade no na kwa se asa ahomaso se se kwa wo ru tim na kwa so ru tim an kofo sie no musi o musi se de masa power no ye de power no ma ho na se power no de kwa de ade bra ye de so ase ko na we de se na de be de a
na MPP anya tumi a anko o metumi kodwu obi dan pole du egu abanso pole baku du go be to be the tinya
some of the people work na se people ko di fa sika na obehia kwa kan ni pa ntwa ma we oh ana se edi enko na aba anti nipa na investment wa ye wo no mutumi ne nka na we down ne wo so na ontwa mu
na nipa asase no kwa ye wo mu di o me pese e be asase no one on side na nyanka mislekia
Kumasi ade owa
na me papa to we bi o Kumasi ade se na adwi na ye ne se ne enkran wo mutumi to ma ni so am se da na Kumasi de wusu mpo wo yo hene a wo de akọ so asase na wo de fo ada ya o
na so na mo asamo
wo be wo de ye ne ba ye o
se ye jiri ni
ya na sempa bo
na sempa bo ye wo do hi ni ye tu na ebe abrante fofo kwa ba bisi
no na ya na de obi enya tumi kakra bi ana nipa no wo de ye de wo pena ebsia hopsin wase apipi amanyokuo mo nkan hu ni se anya hwekra no no hopsin ne sweat kan and ama MPP amanyoko metimi aba bedi power 8 years na wo ka chem se saade we ya moye se munim se mudi intimidate na no hopsin ado ye mutumi intimidate ne na efiasa na majinja na efiasa na mama na hode sonko na wo de ama no firing bi aba be kwaso okroma no enye asem keto akra ka no ne yanko na yongotie hopsin ado ye no mun se memra sisia.
Good morning.
How are you?
Oh, by God's grace, I'm doing well.
Has Hopson been freed?
I am free.
You are free?
I've been given a bail, so I'm not in a cell.
When was this bail granted to you?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Around what time?
I was called 3 days ago, around 5:30 p.m. That to report that police escorted 10 a.m. And I told them I have a a TV program. I will close around that time. So after the program. So after the program, I decided to find something to do before. Then it started raining. So I got there 12 noon. Then they walked me to the CID boss office, the COP 40. Then he asked them whether they told me why I've been invited. They said no. So we played a video. The program I did in Accra FM on the comment of the strategy to prevent Togolese from voting in Ghana. So they played and they asked, well, even if over there, he did not ask any question. He just said they are referring me to the Greater Accra Regional Headquarters. So 3 of his men from headquarters who accompanied me to the region. So I asked, is it a petition and who petitioned? And he said, it's not a petition from anybody. It's the police who saw it and then they decided to investigate. I said, okay, very well. So we went there. And he told me that this time they've agreed that such cases, they will not handle it in the headquarters. Whichever region the thing happens, then they refer you to the regional headquarters. And I asked them, then why Greater Accra? They said, oh, the interview was done in Accra. And I said, okay, no problem. So when there we start, and they played the footage. I listened. They asked me, I said, yes, it's me. And I owe everything that I said in the interview. Then they asked why. And I said, look, one thing you people are forgetting is that all these things happen in Togo. I'm saying I am preventing a non-national from participating in our elections. How can I do that in Ghana? I cannot do that in Ghana. So I visited them. We had series of meetings and we all agree on certain terms. So that is what happened. And the name dynamite, when the guy said, oh, they will use dynamite, we said, okay. Not knowing they were talking about this firecrackers. So it means the money that they were requesting, I said, which dynamite would this money buy? So later on, before I was told that it was this firecracker, I will not say all the strategy on there. So they did same, and actually it worked. I have said this several times. Those who monitor me on Boiling Point for my FM, I've said this thing not less than 4 times on the my FM. Why now? So after saying all this, they saw that listen. So I asked them whether they have jurisdiction over Togo. Listen. Then the regional commander said, it doesn't mean when I commit a crime in a different country. And I'm asked whether I was going to ask whether Togo authority has made a complaint to Ghana. Then my lawyer told me that that one is a matter of law, so I should leave it to him when we get to court. So I just kept quiet. But you see, the way the police service has allowed themselves to be used is very unfortunate. After saying this, they had nothing to do again. They asked me to go to where they will be taking my statement. And the guy, the investigator, was going up and down, up and down. Then finally, he came, he wrote that they are investigating me on false publication.
False publication.
False publication. Whatever you pray to me, I have owned it. I say, yes, it's me. And I own all these comments. But the thing did not happen in Ghana. and you still continue to say you are investigating on false publication. That one is a matter of law. So when we get to court, the lawyers are going to deal with it. So we leave that one to court. When we went to court, they detained me. We did all we can. They say it's a power from above. That one, even at the CID boss office, he said we are going to the region. They are in touch, and then with ADDO. They are in touch with ADDO. Who are the ADDO? So it gives me a clue what they are going to do. But you see, there is one gentleman at Jobri house who thinks I have disgraced him. And there is one old lady at the Jobri house. And they pick a minister in addition. They orchestrated all these things. Look, nothing will intimidate me. Nothing will intimidate me. You can put me to cell, you can do whatever. My mouth is my mouth. Nobody can take my mouth from me. And nobody can intimidate me. That one, I want to state it clear to MPP people that the power you are enjoying, my sweat, my everything is packed. So you cannot use that power that we fought for to intimidate me. It will never happen in this country. It will never happen in this country. When they say one, I will say one. So this is what transpired.
You won't stop talking.
Why should I stop talking? I'll talk. Now they've opened the gate for me. I decided not to say anything. Look, when Adansie took my job from me, 2019, did you hear me saying anything about that in this country? 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, we are in 2026 year. And you allowed these boys to be saying, writing rubbish about me. I had to come and tell them why I was sacked from airport, as they are going to say. And I said, okay, if you want to know, I was not sacked. Adansie took my job from me and gave it to his Nigerian wife. What wrong have I committed?
He took your job from you and gave it to his Nigerian wife?
Yes.
What job were you doing?
I was at the airport in charge of the VIP. And now the wife is doing that job. And it has been commercialized. They take $300 per passenger.
He took the job of you being in charge of the VIP from you, commercialized it and gave it to his wife. They are charging $300 for it.
Yes. From 2019 up to now, they've not paid a peso to Ghana Airport Company. And you are there that they should go and then lock HOPESON. You see, they gave them advocacy group started.
Jail them?
Yeah.
What is jail them advocacy group?
When power changes, my group will be jail them advocacy group. We are going to make sure all those who have committed financial loss to the state, who are involved in corruption in one way or the other, we are going to pressure the new government to jail them.
So the charge against you is false publication. That's false the charge of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's why you were held.
That's right.
And you're saying you were held because the police were ordered to hold you.
They said it in presence of me and my lawyer that they are waiting for a response from above, and because they are not getting that, they have to go and detain me at Ministry's police station. That one, those police officers, none of them can deny me.
Can that above not be the CID Director General who you met first?
They were CID Directors rep were there, sitting there. They were there. Three.
See,
Mr. Ketia, Mr. J, and the one investigator, they were there at the region, and they said they were waiting for instruction from above.
But you are clear.
We are not going to tolerate that.
But you were saying that you said a gentleman, an old lady, a minister.
I am not going to mention them. You let me put it there for them to know that I know all what they are doing.
A gentleman at the Jubilee House, an old lady at the Jubilee House.
Yes.
And a minister.
They orchestrated all this.
You said they feel that you
putting pressure on the police.
They put pressure on the police to arrest you. Hello? Is that right? Oh, I seem to have lost it. Well, so that is HOPESON ADORYE. He says this issues happened in Togo, and he was wondering if the CID has jurisdiction in Togo. But key thing, what the police are held in for is for false publication. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. So
false publication, as
yes,
what he's saying is not true or what?
So they are investigating for false publication. Remember, which means that involves a matter of speech. Okay, so let's say I say something about you, and we're reporting for false publication. You're saying the police can just detain me and be sending me to court from there for false publication. Is that not criminalization of speech?
I am actually not getting the whole false publication thing, because if he says this is what happened and this is what I did, what aspect of it are they emphasizing the false publication for? Is it that it didn't happen and he says it happened, or he has no right to publicize such an information? I don't know.
And if it's false publication, why is the police the one investigate the matter on their own? Because if you're talking about publication, the publication has to be about someone or something. There has to be an interested party. So where does the police come into false publication? Any other criminal charge you have made sense to me. But if I
5 years, Ebusia, woman Ghana na ye woman dear, trust me. Wouldn't capra and I just radio. Now what caprepa will be one who are forgetting Mrano. Send your woman keka koni adieno. Because Senado who arrest near day. We all got to say because we are in this unit o Casaditia MPP Amanyukun. But to the dia baby no credano. I am my infant to ho. Oruda Casada HOPESON ADORYE Casada Nasasem we were mecana yeday. And I may just say HOPESON. And then yet they kaya wakasa same way. Mr. Boiling Point waka several times. And at the same time, so no, MPP Amanyukwana and the PPA HOPESON, that's what was what good and Nimas to said here. One family free airport, and that's what ye be born any idea. Was here, what would bet to me about Montiabaka send me HOPESON ADORYE, Yabra me airport, no. Me Fagana 1 Ghana cedis in Pono, and 2 Ghana cedis, and 3 Ghana cedis, no. Would you have Brabantena for evidence? Bros one no, Katashana pro yen Nadia, one Ghana capre put that. But the young woman si fire no and the PPA HOPESON wa bet mu se me ye me yampa mimio na mbom no kwabra na atfanti bedi etu na ji madwuma free minsem e de man na yira la tani ka won fa magana ni mpo na yira la tani empenifu a wo mu di o man so me ka se ye no me se ye be ya Ghana ni a obiti ase a obiti echi a won ti ase ase na no be ya Ghana ni anase de aba be ye case bi but ye nim se Nyankopon nim ne nti a wodi ye be piem wo hanum wodi ye be piem so hanum ze de wo ma ye nim ngu ase de biara kogo afi HOPESON angasa ne yakwa kwoti ne no mu se baba no den na be ka fa
ase ba kwa no wo ka na menti a na yin so se ono obusa se adai togofo no ede
report abase bonche miana
no se there bi no so na hono se lawyer na ka chere se onya abote na hore de mlase nto nkodu court a ondo nko mbefa so ba bi ba ko o kan na me hono nya me pa wo se ai se say what disika wa wie sika na so wa ye nema basa bia no aban bi oba bia nu government oba bia no on ba shine chiro ma pressure se be ya saa bi pa no ye de be de e be kokko ana say ye betimi ya ya chi say pa hosi misu bi bisa samra mo ba ye nyina from there 2012 2016 ah na wo so wo ho na wo so wo ne na adu mo na ma sa ma le ye nche wo ana wo ko no e de na mo ye fa wo mo disika ye ni se ni fo mo disika de na mo ye fa
sisi anu oni mu sisi a party na wakwa join na never ready say o wa MPP party na mo wa MPP party na no du bedwem ana na no na du bedwem saa o
mo hwe ama mo very atra so a se abawe watra so o be ko wiye de ti a
koko meba
anoma
koko se wo ka MPP asem na what they host na be ka ho say adent na ayi wam so bo baye
be ka ka no that time no ho no
na MPP party no MPP party na wam say ayi bia na no do bedwema na
ni be ka bedwema no ye ma ka say bedwema ye e wo ya first airport
nanti ya mo bedwema wo airport ntia enye chairman wo tumi de wo ye bo shuke na nkasa say wo de fa wo no me sa na dia enye na chairman de obi a was wo no na wo tumi ma na na do hye na na ma ne be ye kwan ne ade wo ahyate we nye ha de enye chairman wo tumi de bo shuke na nkasa mu no yenti ko ma no say na kwabra ne yesi ya poison no enti me na me be ka ne poison mi ana Canada Japan kasa ya fa ne tests and mabont and Canada way. When was the last time I was say honorable Canada Japan e kasa ya fa MP party? Muna macho kasa de dia. So why dey you say? So why MPP party no nyina wo mani gi dia kwaso party no mu de ne koko sesa wadwe. Wo party na kasa mu no hu. Ebi nya ya krank ba na ko obu be dwane, obu be tuo mu na mu amilika gidigidi. Na should be dinti odi entu wo na betu ya babo. Hopes na making party ne mu ana wo once wo party na ni dia na odi mahama atem na no ado kopie mo Captain Smart show so say e mahama fa che me wate na ye ka corrupt am ni say wona aye corrupt pass e na ado da go eguvu ado de de say be kofu techa mo ana kasa e akai kra ma say na say akai
na the offer say et me na ho 15%
no
ya go sia no
it's every
sa de be to ga
party na
wo defenders ade no
wo be defend na wa wo be defend
what you defend
na say na wa wo to
mo kasa aba kokko asam na Captain Smart na mo Captain Smart e ka bi e plus ka bi wona mo akosi cheda kwa ono so ka bi wona mo na won che o kotu simple because 50% na mo kan omo friend the quiz say omo friend no omo friend the quiz and so quiz no I don't etimi di boku kuro etimi eyi obi kuro yie na waje na ye ka ho samo a na do tra ho ehwe ye hwe ha e mo ne first and the cousin etina ho e Jesus can free Ghana for what I said na ye ka dia na nkofo be ka o ka nkofo ni say no ko mo ka ka say ai na we first and this we no be tra ba echo we no be tra ba ko wo aka no be we do na ba ai na we MPP na no me we ko do we do we do say any party ka sem no kra ra wo de usika aka na aka na ye de bu atopre na o yo ko fa se bi so gudi dem e no se che no e go sa me ye hu ni akusie
Ghana no say enkrofo wa MPP party ni mu no wo magasa dodo na nya ya anka de ekoso enko ye nyina no anka wo mo be ka so ne wa be ka ye nti ko ma ne ye se vice president na kasa mu no Captain Smart be ka sa na giri ye poison man no su kopie mu obi memu e ho no ko dia ya hwe yesu ono kra no ko cabinet meeting na ye bo wa na wo mo bio ba wo mi aye ko cabinet meeting ye bo wa wo mo won wo kwa ye on dinsio pro no na wo sat achi mafia asem na ye keyo
ba wo mi ni bio program na
ye ko cabinet meeting ye man su aba wo mi anom
on to jollof ka great
she Canada Japan do obi aba wo mi awo ni mu gidie e wo ba ya wo be di na duane na no ada JF kemo wo mo ba 1 week wo mo kwa me ye den aha enti no de akoso party ne no hu wo mo kase ya we se de akoso party ne mu na nye so no wan beka
enti wo na aye se si wo mo fom me boa
and from kenken to kankan ema ye ja obi a me say na nadu danko Akufo-Addo ba ye me mesaka wo be go NPP party no na nadu danko Akufo-Addo has destroyed NPP party kan no kasa wo ye NPP ni the respect you get na nya sam ketwa ni akasa obi ye NDC na ye bubi pan se obi ade pan se bi oye kromfo bi na bra bo nche danko yie na so ne kwase NPP just na for kokro na sha wa suntema shubo bi a wa ba ni left and right NPP party ani enim kan na nu ni NPP wo de wa kan kure NPP party a wo koko president na wo do a wo to aba ma NPP na nu ni
but oba kan se to aba
me nim se wa to aba na NPP da
we asem shakwa
enya sanction kwa semi sa koko president me say NPP amanyoku a koko president 2016 ne 2020 kufu abresu na wo to aba de ma kufu kan kura wo to aba na eri ni
okay
we
what's the say was that right no
we ya say koko president
what is far away
ebusu aba ye ni Kumasi abetina fidiem ha me se what to aba dia ma NPP pay me bi saw miss odiel okay what to aba NPP da odiel ma okay but what to be that what to be that
I go check
JJ time moto ma wan
oh say sabe na wo opa sabe say dia
Kufuor moto ma JJ compared to NPP compare that time NPP party ni Kufuor was so sending NPP party ni
say chama untumi
o kana simaya na
program bia na duane e shaneka nunsu shaneka
na won vanko
yeah neti okosipe wenunsu a no soma nko yi so bibira me da se pa se
fere ba kusuro
se pa se program na so obedi bi ho da se so e records se Ghana inipa mienu na di poison nso mo
ba ku ewu ba ku
yes inipa mienu di poison mo tiase
na se jonkuma wewu
jonkuma de okay inipa mienu na America no ah so mo tiase se dum ba tiase hello you so tiase
MC Akufo president me yi le fi me bi le tia na ya se wa menya sem papa president bi le tia MC Akufo me se abra so e fa ba koko president mi se bi le tia menya se wo ma tia se bi tu wo ma tia se nya kopo e shira wo wo ma tia se MC ma me to me se me so e fa ma mo na we na capt Kevin Taylor din se bi aba abonten se na da Akufo-Addo ho na radio yer so ye smart papa but no Kevin Taylor be che na da Akufo-Addo say ono oye smart ono ye fe dey hurry up o say hopes na do ye chi ni nyina no eye kwan bi a MPP amanyoku no led by na da Akufo-Addo wo mo be fa so ate so wo mo be divert Ghana for ya adwen e dia fa SML de na wo makwakoye da erusu sika pem ye shedims wo me ba be chire mu no wo mu tumi me chire mu no e na wo che say ba wo me tumi fa na running mate ni na so no na poka ho na po yo obi a che say Ghana sika na po di no enye sika ketwa na poni onu ankasa ne sofo ye fa no kusibu atenkura so no wo ma ko yesi na po we chu kusibu atiye di we chu ne di kwan bi so na kusibu atiye so ni obi a we wetumi a kire ba we mi ane say fa we simesi for binti na fa ne ya running mate na poni sika na just wa pregu hono ma allegedly by Kevin Taylor na ka me mikuru na po de wo first ke bi amfa me kire me o kina nko ma la ka say me ma ba tira fiam say mikuru go with this go first ke bi am kire me and minister timetable you from the mama queen there yasebo enti no akire say na power honom no onim say wono no other running mate enti yase oil deal bi na me di share me wi asi nyina me amade nyina na po mati wo poku prempe waje pepepepepe eno di egu ni botom waje gu ni botom wi ene ande wo simu wono ena ekọ ni yankọ ni ego tie Kevin Taylor emrasisia
supporter subsea vessel. Second point, the new contract shall commence 1st of August 2024 for a period of up to 5 years, structured as an initial term of 4 years with an optional 1-year extension. The estimated contract value for the full 5 years is $204 million. Now, so what you are seeing on the screen, I am daring GMPC. I am daring Talu. I am daring Intersol. I am daring Napo to come out and say that through single source means he has not given a contract worth $204 million to this company. Now, let me show you something. Napo is a big criminal or your crime for. The reason why Mahamudu Bawumia is not able to announce Napo as his running mate, the delay no mamenchiro. Napo and Kusibuating are having some disagreement at the oil sector. TMA. Napo on this sofu Kusibuating sika ria ni sika problem biaba oil deal bi omu ye there is a disagreement. Now Kusibuating eneye Bawumia sofu. Kusibuating is stopping Bawumia from choosing Napo as his running mate. And Nintina Mahamudu Bawumia is not able to factually tell you say Napo and running mate. And Nintina they keep dragging June. And it is because Kusibuating he is behind Central Oil. And they are now using Tor as a reservoir. They are bringing their oil and saving it in the containers of Tor. Napo basically is using Tor as a reservoir for Central Oil. Into Kusibuating and Napo friction. Kusibuating Napo echinedi. Kusibuating is the one selecting a running mate for Bawumia. For Bawumia with Jimmy, he cannot make his own decisions. Kusibuating today is standing between Napo and Bawumia. If it's a Kusibuating himself, Napo ya kromfo. This deal, Kusibuating knows about it. This deal, Napo needs this money to go and save himself. For Bawumia to fully say yes, because it is Kusibuating who has to say yes before Napo can be made a running mate. What? I am talking to John Abujinapo, the NDC, and majority of the time when I do things here, you, the NDC MPs, you don't pick it up. You don't pick it up because your friends are in the NPP and they are causing problems and you are watching them cause the problems. There's a deliberate reason why I am mentioning John Jinapo's name. I remember when I did the scholarship secretariat story, I mentioned Apak's name and later he was talking nonsense from his home. Apak is an old man. I showed him respect. I went through Sabi Jemfi to give every document I have to him to trace or follow up the scholarship secretariat. Later, he was sitting on radio and TV talking trash. Today is the energy sector, the oil sector. I am mentioning John Jinapo's name. I want you to pick this. Ask Napo. The sole source part, we want to know what influenced that. Why are we paying $204 million? Who is taking $150 million from it? And is this services, is it that important now? Is it an emergency? And I'm telling Talu, I'm telling Ayadie, Cosmos, all these companies that have been lured into this criminal deal should be very careful. Your reputation and your integrity is at stake. Because with me, I'll stop at nothing. And if you, these companies with international reputation and international repute, decide not to listen to truth and go on to sit able to have a criminal deal to sign this off, we will have no option to let the world know the kind of criminal deal and the Cosmos and all these companies are having in Ghana because they are involved in serious politics. So we want Talo and the rest of you guys to sit down and really look at this deal. We want the NPP, the NDC, the people in the NDC, the MPs. I'm leaving you with this. You guys can pick. You can make one call and demand for answers. Single sourced and ohono. Napo any kusibuating a yoma problem. The people around Napo omo na omo blow kusibuating ne identity, double identity no omo na mkaye. Kusibuating double identity no the two passport edi ebo krono dwane no. And Napo, the people around Napo, they brought out that info because Napo does not like kusibuating. Napo dwen say kusibuating ebe stopping from being a running mate. Into kusibuating identity ne free MPP ne buy you and this for na kwachi no. A MPP for no blow that cover. Kusibuating double identity. In Kofu Amobe Napo no yes idea no. But there I don't want to go there because this is where my concentration is. I've put this out there and tomorrow you'll be watching. All right. Now, Andrea, we all saw how the NPP administration, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, tried to divert people's attention from the SML and GRA scandal by arresting HOPESON ADORYE, which I don't care. Honestly, I don't want to talk about it because he can deal with his own problems. There are more nationalistic issues, national issues that will save Ghanaians. And I feel say when some of my people talk about it, I don't have to do that. So it is HOPESON ADORYE. He knows what to do. He knows the right thing to do. So I am not going to sit here and spend all my time on HOPESON ADORYE's arrests. I'm going to spend my time on the SML and GRA crime. And the reason why we are going to talk about the SML and GRA the scandal we are Akufo-Addo say he allowed KPMG to do a forensic independent audit on the whole issue. No. Now the question I want to ask Akufo-Addo and the NPP and say the SML and GRA scandal are the report from KPMG. When KPMG dropped the report on the desk of the president, when Ghanaians were asking Akufo-Addo to release the report for us to also read, to know how we can basically manage this situation and know who are stealing from us. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the Jubilee House wrote a statement and told us, say, all right, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the Jubilee House released a statement. And in that statement, they made it clear. Said the reason why they don't want to release the KPMG report SML, any GRA, Chrono, any in your mind, it is because there are some things in the report are a threat to national security. And don't forget that statement. The Republic of Ghana Jubilee House, the president, the executive released a statement. KPMG, report to Akufo-Addo. The only thing Akufo-Addo told us and said we cannot have the report. He cannot release the report to us because there are some things in the report that are of national security interest. And they don't, because the moment they release it, it becomes a national security threat. Now, when the executive or the Jubilee House comes out to make a statement like this, then it means there is no way they are going to pull back. Because one, they have analyzed the report and they have identified the national security threat. That is why the Jubilee House is telling us, say, what they don't want to release it. Now, we wake up one day after a week or so, the president says that
Taylor ere yakwakotie ne nsem abarintin HOPESON ADORYE che ya chene ina no ero no so de bia so on de owo nkom deep papa ba e bibia wanya ko ne de te se adwene mu dododo sa so na captain smart so ma yete ase se HOPESON ADORYE de na so wo de brabra ne mani so that time na chese senet of funds and some wo so wo ton wo mo share sai wo various companies mu ina no wo mo ton we no so wo mo percentage se Ghana for ye de ya adwene be ko no se kai abrante muma yenko tebrim ne ya fa ne nkoye de ne kosisi ana na enu bo baba be ye trending story na de e koso angasa no na wo makata so nti enta se HOPESON we our baby ana se mabody video wo be kasa na memene nda kwesi ada Monday Tuesday Wednesday HOPESON wo be kasa sa bona de e koso e wose ye kan wa asem mbom no na obekoma na aba be foolish case e wo krom hanum say Coco
asemu consent party there
quiet me
ahanko na obi eti be ko obi ya kan drama obi eti be ko obi yi cantata obi eti obi su yi dia kumawu obi su yi dia Chinese obi su yi dia super dollar sa ade consent party nko
cry be pie mu
what I say na wo be brew am so mpafenam sa wo say first but obuku be konfo na Victor Kusibuate na that one do your konfo
wo mu miere na say same say na watch say ba wo nya na ni tiewu na say asem we ye no press ba wo nya ni tira ho no pa say Kusibuate na select na running mate mfa man dey and it doesn't make sense
man tia de ni ye
ene na nya say bi enim
aye Victor Kusibuate
understand ono ha
okay
Kusibuate na ono ha I don't even get what is going on.
What you have kodi sa cathedral eni mu a ene cathedral ya dade ma wo da ha say ya hekwa nkata so ahwe akwawi akotom kwaku say ne cathedral say obi pom mu a Kusibuate na aye Victor Kusibuate na aye wona me ama sorry Pentecost peni odano apostle friends do kan yin da meche no free so
me we finish
that is we dey am say di ni cry na go say we as pack we ya aso be ka fa ho no etina edina ayira no what I say na budi sa ya fa say katido anim sika nye kuma amadi wo sa katido ana ho ama katido ara anwe ne senda ho
enyido se onyina
sa de rosa before ne ba na wo fi di ni nyina because sa wo so meka no wo so a ye nyame nipa ne e dia dia asem nsa sa ye fa say katido ayi na ayi Victor Kusibuate opoku nyina otabe dakawula istuaraba wa ewi ase obu nyina rezanes obi aya no atwene ho obi awu sika omadie no no atwene ho esem saka opoku nyina na Victor Kusibuate nkwa na wo eto no amo eye aduma no apart from na obi anka obi ene ho mafu aye se garden aye se enchirebe sa obi ese besi aso da banyame ese enchirebe ni nkotre ene wo ene gum what I say now we are obaka say Victor Kusibuate mo mu na ebe ka kire ba obi ase woni any so ma we problem pa
making
no ma we dey see and dey dey na say wo problem ko yi verse tama Victor Kusibuate na be hye nkom
yenka say ye disrespect nyame difo bia but eto de bia ya na nsem bi wo honom na wo dwe ho a say entiase bia nhye da oh my god
ye wa asem papa ye tiasem e wo kromu ase mu
na kwa na so no mama yati a won sem fata so be ya running mate say chema hutumi akwa ya wo be ka poison hu sense ohene ba ohene ba Monday no ohene be ni abri gidigidi ohene ba wo ha ne se ya wo se na pama ne boys ni bia ba be chete no ohene ba ada ya wo no ohene ba no ka segu na ponani masen me sha de man am so ohene ba agro we ni so agro
wo ti bet so obi di nipa menu di poison ba ku de o
se ba ku di bebe ba ku de wo se de ni bebe na ba ku fi
de wo di bebe no wo mo mu wi na mo do di bebe no mo ti ase
no wie kwaya se ni nyina ya running mate won sensem ya afi fa data mo ko di aduane ba so a wo si October ba MPP amanyo ko so mo ko selected the obeba be mo president obeba be mo flag bearer November. Mesi MPP party na kasa mo no hu. I don't know say Ashanti region hanum say nko na wona omda no na sa grow wo mani suo say because this your regional chairman MPP regional chairman in Ashanti region no me say
no say obi ono dey na wono mo bi be pere kun so obi pere kun obi so be ne obabuna na so be ne
when I was see na po guy bi o me fi guy ni din kakọ so ohia no airport no chete no
guy no ka say na po mum na so ma me sa de na
say when you born a podino according to one day a running mate who sends some no or no he ban the life is in danger.
No platform.
No send the boss here chairman wound and a chairman wound to be crowned with some better have the cassa where you bet them who you and I'm saying when you be a jume. When you be a sham be a drum of chromadia more hard you. Wamu who will cry mu papa. No, what did he mention? To me at temper.
That you know, but so because
I saw the life is in danger. Into a
police station.
Also, a police station. So,
so what police station? That's what I reporter. And we begin a big car. Who call it no much money in the na so be just you on up can say
say na make us say ni ya kwan dia won be first one won be sabotage na pono it metina fidie maka say na po betie na supema say ni access running mate na so won ba no won ka say sanka na po betie baby aka chema wontumi ni ohene ba program bi on be kwase ak won hwe no hu yo pa ma ni nkobi because sankrofo we say bibi tu won sisia ye be ba na podin. So what must say? Baby, I want to kick up one and a pie, send and a power, but shredding, and an apostle of Bekuye, and an apostle of Bese. And be crana. Now we work with you a bit bonetta, Dada, Manipada Minu. Nippona and I just will obey you if you want them. But baby, I will kick up Kono. Nipponi and I just saw that attack, who said, and Pambobia, where you be born in Nipponi shower say, Naposi Mimokun, te. When we have a send upon a small business independent Mimokun. But it be another damn moment, no, Naponi. Moshe me come en kwa dia say no krese ba o mi abefa na posa the running mate ba na podi njintum ena baby an ayi chema wontumi ne nkrofo so be hia no na po ema ne nkopie mu obi ni bia betumi asi poison na yekodi October kwa yeso wo kwa na wo hyase it be nim say wo mo ko northern region no ena na po hu baby e wo mo be kwa akoda na ndie wo de poison ne ma wo be say nipa ne fa nkono mfegogu akonfam ni mu a nyame o hata sunkwa ne
confirm die hu ya kan yi
nyame o hata confirm ono kwa ne ni mo okoko
akonfam die hu oh ese we ni kan ho na yakopon te ho na abofo no kwose wo sere na ya wo fa TV into anu na ni age we say be say because ti afro ni age na wo say wa sere ya na po ba bi atena because hwede ma yakoso so wa better TV so wa kwa case ewie na se case na pa police for so no e be TV so kan
gumpo
na wo better say ngofo po we brada we kai no ngofo no ti a ompa river na exactly na wo nyai so wo ko ya de na case na ma police for dia o ma police for ni o mo
etu obi share sisia na say nipa ka say chema wontumi say na ya so ye mbe ye o say ya enti say ya no kra say nya no kra I still believe say chema wontumi na aso you see sometimes I na me hu ni say nkofo wo ho no ma wo ma dwen esua
party abu nyina mu
party amu nyina mu
say bia ogu ya te say bia ka bi kwa sa kwa
enti o na chema wontumi na pono o time chema wontumi a say me gye ho a menti ase minimum tension but according to sources no menyanti say ebra na regional chairman abato ne bekoso no na post support chairman koka oh entiro chairman wuntumi ne nso no aha o time ne freedom pemu na chairman wuntumi ne so kofo obi so wo me contest wo Menshia South but who Menshia South ekuya je se na poda nkasa mo decide say won ko biom se na po nkasa won ko biom ma Menshia South metumi aka ne place obi enu obetumi etume na po efresh already
around to na do
I just want nkasa to say the honorable Kiri Japan as honorable Kiri Japan now obi entumi free yourself I just want one ebi ni so one ka say
ni nyuma kwa mana nya ebi ni gura
no
na ebi ko no ya dey so wo jai way back 2012 and ahemfo na wo da foi
wo pia na
papa ni cho any tiase
I just want decide say me nko bio to say Kennedy aka say wo nko bio but side that
was it
na do kra megina wo
na ahemfo yi fi wo ma adanya ai ana o ma tse so nko bio no sa na me nko bio mo po bi no wan ngo sia sawa megina ye tiase mo bi megina so ye
na we po no kra no ahemfo kra just a press conference a wo mo ye ne ade no kra na ye easy
eti wono de enukonya bi enu so obi a ni se wono na po ne o maka ni so kofu bi o mu seat no ai se ye be kuma afijase you afiri se
obi I just wono aka se
wo ko bi no so be ko bi mu a obi si wo ye sa you afiri ye no wo afijase wo boa
obi
you ani wo ba anfa efe do ye so ni ko jina pa do abi omobo no afi o so ni ayura ye one ero maka bu no eti ye go fo wo seat yo mo dia
chema wuntumi na chese abrante ne so kasa ye mu no akwa esa se na bra chema wuntumi bra ye e ma ba wo mi atumi bedru bebi a we bra se
o se wo wuntumi e pamo sa akwa we fi nechi
ese sa akwa ndi a we di
so wa pamo no en fi nechi na so koso ma sa akwa na this special ahesa special hwan adi o se blofo no nye ejeja akwa we mu na twetwe akra ma no ejo ere pam no okopam no yesi obinya asem eti gesa we eso kopam
wo mu say wound wo na yi more sample
because in some say wo ka egu wo e panini ku
no
wo ye chama no ye reje
no ne aye but reje chama no say ye de
uni control just wo edi ono
na cry yes
wo tie no na wo ti won ma say chama
my to me am frame meeting to me am fresh wo say ma control Koko president member nenya aye bia ne side
na wa mu de mu nsam de so wodi
ye di ekira
se ma de se be me koko se anti sisi abana pa se be se na sikaro so mo nya anya dia o mo kakran for de o de me se no because kai say sa we so nguso kan etu do mo me kan 30 minutes pe me say oboka say sa we eti kan me kan 30 minutes me kan ya dia kan do onfa na kan me fa dia kan nko
eno
because sikay o mo nya anya o di ko mo kakran oh ne say asa ayakoda a obi en kan wo se bi
ka de foolish case
eti dia na sisi ya na wo heme ene ya na wo heme e bia wo heme dia koko print me ya dru me dia se bio koko ai twa woto e na me ma ho dru e ma ne ko afa so mo ja fi woto ba me wa dru de ma e bia no sum kika wota do se wo sum e kwan minim na minim ya wo hene me wa dru ho a me timi dia boa wo koko do special me timi dia boa ma wo minim kika no o sum e kan nyina be ko e na wo pose wani ya wo ya wo shalless wo share yi wani ya blare me wa dru ho wo be share woto na wa ye dey wanum bi wo ya wa ni no a ye blare ni nyina be dey wo insurance bi mi say the medro mi insurance da bia ba mi no e jaso guse kan mi hu na ya wo mi hu ne boso mi hu ne ma bia hu ne boso hu bibia so ata se eti e bia na wo pesa do no me wo bi wo no afa so e mema do oh de obetimi dia pem producer say ya be mi bi producer we only problem why me ba me say different styles palm there bro na da ko styles wo fi o ma me ne ba wa bo so ya so ya be ma eti e bi ne da bi say ya be so from ya na say o diabetes say o pressure catch them na me hu say bia me di me ma adu ne ba me de diabetes say pressure do be kan ho ma na akofo na say o diabetes ne pressure na say ankofo mo a masa o be ma no ensore da enti da o boss a untimi ye be na ya say oba untimi ye be so
koko bobo number no
0241
74
06 09 0241 74 06 09 the pastor me wo asebua ya kepole ya How do one now be man now court sorry. Now be man.
Koko president madam was here papa say wa ba be ka me ho e. Let me e dey nsem nyina no.
But you be amesa be do na bro. Why?
Ebusia ahana mbrebe ma me kwai na nsem ana na ya sewa me ni koko president ye de be so mo sa tiga jubedie no. Ye de ni nyina be si koko president de me ni die hia wa hanum say ya na me ni age ho ye papa ne meme duro no so de trust me amafu di ho Adansie afia say wona o mu gi bi no wo mu di ho Adansie ye papa ntu ye be ma na ade ni mu adwuma mesrew ne na ma na obobo ye frɛ no na ofa bi e ma den ne koso wo mpote mu de koso ho bi a wani enje ho no 0557036109 obetimi di aba dan me na na ya sewa obesa me mu akwanya no so be ka me ho te sese ne ende koko president aba be ka me ho wo fidie manum say ya e ade a me ma sa akwanya me pacho wuntu akapre bra o man Ghana ye di o man Ghana mpuntu yentutu o man Ghana ho nsem yentutu bi so mani mpenifo koko mu sese ne ende wezi fo diga wotutu bi de mane wo mu a obetimi aye bra be ka me ho na ja yentutu bi e mane wo mu product by now ton company ben we bi abaso ye bo ho de ro e de ma 0550623377 and 0557036109 any number obetimi afre yen e di esiso Kumasi online media school si to chomeka bra no mfamfa titi ye pemu media courses ahodo na e na wo mu ye bi e wa hanum station so say 3 months intensive practicals e 3 months per 100% practicals Monday to Friday de biano tuemu da ye do rest studio ye TV setup your radio setup obaso osia camera hand ne edit na ni nyina no bibi biara ha equipment bia wa hanum se awo ba ye do be fa entity ye pema church for no so de odone abotre de e ya de a wo mu obi ye papa forms no 100 Ghana cedis obenya bi front desk of Kumasi online TV obetimi afre no 0550623377 and 0557036109 obe ye cha kwan so de a yaskwa ye ne ti amas na edi inhwani wedding engagements birthday photo shoot program bia wo ye bia say ye say mo ye suku fa moye program moye sorry so moye all night ni ade nyina no mo frɛ Kumasi online TV a ye beba ni aba betwa program no e de amamo kama yes distance is never a barrier when it comes to Kumasi online TV wo sheto kro mu kra na ye de cameras beba e de aba betwa se program ne ya no pase ye wia se ye nwumre tumuda ye dum light kra be si tumuda plant de ye wo bia ye de beba ni ye de aba betwa program no e de ama baby biara wo bia pase obuki ye betimi afrɛ no 0550623377 98 atwetwe nkoma abrante pako jo manual ene ko just upon and it's not MC ahonom edemame Eric Junior so and edit video we edemame na seshonko enkoma me executive producer Mr Daniel Yebo lawyer fans of Atija Chumedie munyina so nyankopon enham ye papa hana ATP baby biara wo bia so no me we share speediest recovery na ya sewa enemy di makram nyame adom ebesan so edi ehia bye bye.
Amafwe Kumasi online TV production yaba ne de ne yaba ye de equipment ekukudam ana ye de aba se eye camera de enam wiem de nam fom de enam ensuom ni nyina ye wo bi e wo honom a TV production yabo a hu ye pa se wo ye dwumadie bi etese wedding eye engagement and sorry ana schools se wo ye sem na bi na pese betwa ko all the social media networks and so e de amaw ye ni ntotonsa na fre eye Kumasi online TV production for na yamra na ye dwumadie ne Kama fe a ebo no eda from pa the production so the sound quality video quality ni nyina e wo soro wo pese wo hu ba bia wa ye wo Kumasi eyetia media opposite one ma ana se to nsa ne frɛ wa homa true so 0550623377 Kumasi online TV production ye demufua e wo Kumasi kodua mu.